Just because you love somebody doesn't mean they can treat you like trash. If you find the only reason that you have for staying with this person is because you quote unquote love them, that is not enough.
Like she said, none of the people that she's ever married ever loved her because she didn't know how to love herself. So how can anybody truly love her if she didn't know how to love herself?
I'm sorry, that's dumb. It's called self-esteem. It's esteem of your motherfucking self. I want you to have a low body count so that you don't have a frame of reference for how terrible I am.
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives podcast, After Hours Uncensored sneak peek.
That's not love. That's not love. Because love knows boundaries, right? And if someone is constantly,
love knows boundaries. Love,
yes.
Oh, I always got the expression wrong. It was like love has no boundaries, but no, love knows boundaries. Oh,
yeah.
Just learn something.
Love should know boundaries. Mm-hmm. And just because you love somebody doesn't mean they can treat you like trash. And so if you allow them to continue to treat you like trash because you love them, that is a self-esteem and self-worth issue. That has nothing to do with love. That has to do with that's what you feel like you deserve. Or that's what you feel like is all that's out there for you. But love does not hurt you like that. Habitually. It doesn't. That's not love. That is, you're comfortable, you've settled, you don't want to go back
well,
up.
They're happy now. She
didn't cleaned up.
She didn't cleaned up her act. You know,
I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm not saying that people can't come back from life circumstances like that. I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm not saying that this is applicable in all situations. But if you find that you are being habitually disrespected, habitually hurt, and the only reason that you have for staying with this person is because you quote unquote love them, that is not enough.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, but that's simping to me, right?
Right.
Sometimes these guys be out here, man, you date your girl, you being a stepdad to her kids. Well, if I'm dating her,
right,
why wouldn't I want to have a relationship with the kids? I don't understand that. Like I just saw something on the Joe Budden podcast, and it was like, it was about J-Lo came out with something like she said none of the people that she's ever married ever loved her. And the longer clip is because she didn't know how to love herself. So how could anybody truly love her if she didn't know how to love herself? Her ex-husband, I guess, didn't hear the full clip. Her first one, and tore into her. It was like, you cheated on me. You did this and that. He sounded like he was still hurt.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, have you ever dated a woman more popular than you? And everybody was like, what do you mean more popular? Like there's different levels to it. Like J-Lo was a movie star. A lot of people haven't dated somebody that's that level, but more popular like in neighborhood. More popular, like she know everybody at the club. And a lot of the dudes was like, nah, I wouldn't do that. She know everybody in the club. That means that she obviously done been with everybody in the club. And I was just like, God, like when are we going to get past this point of worrying about her past? Like,
also, you not loving yourself has nothing to do with how other people feel about you. I'm sorry, that's dumb. It's called self-esteem. It's esteem of your motherfucking self.
Yeah,
that has
but
nothing to do.
People's actions towards you can rock or diminish your self-esteem.
What she's saying is it's impossible for someone else to love me because I didn't love me, and that is not the case.
I may have fucked up the phrasing, but it is something close to that. Yes.
Yeah. That's not the case, and it's invalidating and diminishing the feelings of her former partners, which is probably a large reason why they're not together anymore. Like that's because she centers herself. A lot of the reason why people don't like J-Lo, because she centers herself in every fucking thing and does not take into account that other people exist and have their own feelings and emotions and things like that. But because she couldn't love herself, then nobody could possibly love me. That doesn't make any sense. I love plenty of people who don't love themselves. Not the way that I think that they should. They don't see themselves the way that I see them.
Yeah.
But how you feel about yourself don't have nothing to do with how I feel about you.
Right. You're right. You're right. I don't know
What a
about.
way to diminish my feelings.
And they was also like, well, I wouldn't. So who said this? Somebody said, some celebrity was like, well, I wouldn't date J-Lo because of all her failed relationships. And I was like, man, yeah, somebody can have a lot of failed relationships, but eventually, hopefully,
You only
they grow,
need one successful one.
and hopefully you grow from that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be judged on all my past relationships. The situations that I had before I was 30, complete asshole, complete selfish. Like, I don't want to be judged on that because I'm not that person anymore. So
Yeah.
when I tell people this is what I used to be in the past, when they ask me, what do you like that now? I'm like, I can never be super disappointed in that person because that person was still me and they needed to go through that and grow. I'm disappointed in the fact that I hurt people,
Yeah.
but I kind of needed to do that in order for me to grow, not to hurt people, but I needed to experience different
Experience
shit. Yes.
Yeah.
You would hope that you could experience consequences and not affect other people.
But
That's what you would
rarely
hope,
the
but
case.
that's never going to be the case. You're going to hurt people along the way.
But all of this stuff about body count and past relationships and people having children in prior relationships, and I don't want to date anybody with kids. Meanwhile, you got 4 kids with 3 different women. Like all of these things, it just boils down to competition. Nobody wants to be in competition. I want you to have a low body count so that you don't have a frame of reference for how terrible I am. I don't want somebody who already has children because I don't want to have to deal with the competition of another parent being in the mix. I don't want the competition. I'm older, but I want to date somebody younger because women or men my age, they come with too much baggage. No, you don't want competition. They come with experience
And baggage.
and baggage, sure,
Yeah.
but literally everyone has baggage. There's no one who's baggage free.
Yeah, but
And-
I have more baggage now than I did at 21.
Because you accumulate it, but there's the thing. Baggage is just experience unless you let it negatively impact your life.
You're right. But a lot of people negatively let it impact their life.
Thank you for watching this After Hours Uncensored sneak peek. Check out more shows on our Patreon page and YouTube membership.